You're watching the Strip Search channel on RadioFreeNY.com.
One that really influenced you in order to write this book? I mean, what I imagine you must have made mistakes and you screwed up through your life. What actually inspired you to write the books that you've been writing?
You know, a lot of people influenced me, but what made the biggest difference in my life and what brought me to where I am today is really the fact that I've made so many mistakes. You know, 20 years ago, I went bankrupt and lost everything. I left a big corporate job where I was an area sales manager for AT&T, started my own company, and ended up going bankrupt, losing everything in my life. I was a total screw-up. In fact, I've screwed up every single area of my life. I could be the poster child for stupidity. Here's the key. Make mistakes, but always try to learn from the mistakes that you make. I make mistakes all the time. In fact, I say I make more mistakes by noon than most people will at a month's time. It's because I'm busy. I do a lot of stuff. And when you're doing a lot of stuff, you're going to make mistakes. I like to see people screw up. You don't learn until you screw up. So if you're out there saying, my life is totally screwed up, well, good for you. But what are you learning from it? If you're not learning the lesson, then screwing up's not getting you anywhere. Every mistake that you make contains a lesson. Stop long enough to pay attention to what you're doing so you can learn the lesson. Because remember this, every lesson will be repeated until you learn it. If you're tired of learning those lessons, if you're tired of making the same mistakes over and over and over again, then pay attention to what's going on so you don't have to repeat it. I'm very fortunate. I've made mistakes my entire life. I've luckily been a person who didn't have to repeat too many of the same mistakes because I always paid attention so I could learn the lesson and go on to make new mistakes. Mistakes are how you learn. You don't learn from your successes. You learn from your failures.